Hey there, real quick before we begin, you're about to watch a live stream, which means you're really kind of behind the scenes here because these lessons are usually watched in the archives, but you're here for the live taping of them. So if we mess up really bad, we're probably going to chop that out, but you're going to get to see all of our bloopers and mistakes. We'll also chop this off, so no one is going to see this part of the lesson but you. And because you're behind the scenes, you're probably going to ignore my instructions when I say, like, pause the video and go practice or whatever. You can if you want. It's just that everyone in the chat room then will be in different places in the video. That's fine. When you want to join us live again, go down to the bottom of the video, click on the live button, and that should take you straight to where we actually are now. So now here comes the part for everybody else. I'm really glad you're with us. The archives are fine, but my favorite is talking to you live. So see you in the chat room. Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Klopple Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson,
but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started.
Okay, so this week we've got kind of a crazy song. Hopefully you've heard it before. It is in the song or in the movie Elf, and then like in the Nutcracker and stuff like that. So you've probably run into this song a lot, even if you didn't know what it was or what it was called or where it was from. Tonight Kendra is not with us, but we do have Kloppel with us, and we'll be moving right along with all of our notes. We got. Oh, hi buddy. Good to see you. I've got a couple things about this song. One is the first part is super easy. So like the first part's gonna be great, so no problem there. Also, it's kind of a short song, so we've only got 3 lines to learn. So that's good news too. The bummer is that second and third line are kind of terrifyingly fast. So they're going to take a lot of practice to learn the second and the third line together. I'll do my best to help you. Like, there are a couple little tricks to make it not so long, so many notes. But let's jump in with the easy part first. 4 G's in a row. All right, we can do this. Let me throw some letters on here. There we go. So to find a G, you just got to take any group of 3 black notes, like those ones, or like those ones. Any group of 3 black notes, take the middle note and drag it a little bit to the left, and you land on a G every single time. So we've got a G right there. Hello to Dash Steege and also Jones Bands in the chat. Brian and Mr. Mark and BWWKH. I used to know what that stood for. Glad you're all with me here today. Us. Sorry, Kloppel. Yeah, I know. I hear you, buddy. We got 4 G's in a row. So find that note right there. Play 4 of them in a row. Oh, that was only 3. We need 4 of them. And today, I've got words for you for the second and the third lines, because those are the scariest parts. But if you would like to make up words for the first line, send me your words. And if you're in the archives and there are already words on here, that means we already put some of the student words in here. But if you're in the archives or you're watching this live and there are no words on that first line, then you are supposed to make up the words for the first line. Tell us what they should be. We need 1 syllable or 1 word for each note. So good luck with that, if that sounds like fun. We're going to play 4 G's in a row and then just scoot over 1 note. It doesn't seem like G and A have anything to do with each other, but they're actually right next door neighbors because G is the last note of the musical alphabet. So if you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the very next note over is an A. And then it goes B, C, D, E, F, G, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, all the way up the piano. So we got 4 G's and then 2 of the next note over. So if you can count to 4 and then count to 2 and you found your G, you're set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 of those, and then move over 1 note and you'll be on a B, And we're already right there. We're basically done with the first line. If you can just go back and repeat a G and an A, bam, that's it. You got the whole thing. G and an A right there. That thing right there is just going to get repeated right there. Exact same thing, note for note. You don't even have to worry about whatever the second set is. In fact, if you're writing words for this, whatever words you use for the first half of that, you can also use for the second half of that too. So we've got 4 G's and then 2 A's and then 1 B and a G and an A. I know everyone in the chat is depressed that Kendra's not here. Me too. Me too. We all miss her. I know you miss her too, buddy. So we got that twice in a row. G, 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 A, B, G, A. And then again, G, 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 A, B, G, A. Let's try that with the track just that much. Even if you can't get the whole thing or you can't get it fast enough, that's fine. Just try getting those G's at the beginning. G, 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 G. Those 3 of them kind of like stick together. You got the first one and then 3 of them that are all stuck together. So let's try that with the track. It'd go like this. And a 1, 2, ready, go. And then do it again. And then the really scary part, it's moving really super fast. It doesn't stop, it never quits until the highest note. Here we go. You can do this. It's going to take some practice. You can do it though. We need to start with an F. An F is the note that's right next door to G. So we played a G before. On the right side of that is an A. On the other side is an F. Now, here's the good news, is this part right here that looks like it's just going straight down is just going straight down. So that's some good news for us. We've got that F. We're going to move over 1 note, G, and then we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes all in a row. No skipping or anything. So we're going to play the F and then move over and come back down all the way down to B. So you kind of really don't even have to think about those notes. You play the F, scooch over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them all in a row right there. Now, we do need to skip over this note right here. So don't go all the way down to an A. Count to 6 and then jump. So we've got F and then scooch over 1, come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes and then skip. And then the next thing's gonna do the exact same thing, but over 1 set of notes. So now we've got, instead of going from an F and then up and then down, we're gonna go from an E up and then down. And this time we're gonna go all the way down to an A. So we still have 6 notes. So E, scooch over 1, come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes. And that's the entire second line. You only have 1 line left at that point. So it's not too terrible. We've got the F, skip, and then E. Not too terrible. It's still really fast. It's still a lot of notes, but at least hopefully that makes all those notes make sense. It just, you have to do them at that point, which is the hard part. That's the part that takes the practice. But if it makes sense in your brain, then maybe we can move on to this next section here. We ended on an A right here after we went. We're not gonna skip down, we're gonna skip up. So the second time, instead of getting to our last note and skipping down, we're gonna get to our last note and skip up. And then we're gonna go down 1, 2, 3 notes. So we got 4 in a row, except. This one's got a hashtag next to it. So this one right here, that hashtag right there means that we're not gonna actually play this G. We're gonna play the note that's slightly higher than G. So we would just play all 4 notes in a row, except this one's gotta be that one right there. It's gonna be a black note. So we've got those ones right there, and then, I know, buddy, I know. So don't worry, I'm gonna finish up this line, and then we'll do it for the last time, and then we'll move on. Sorry, buddy. So he's really wanting to move today. So then we got those 4. It doesn't stop, and then do the exact same thing, but shift it over 1 set of notes. So if we, instead of going up to a C and coming down, we're gonna go up to a D and come down, no black notes this time. And then kind of the same thing that you did, but it's like a little mini version of this thing you did before where it went right there, except it's just gonna go down to C. right there. So we just go down to the C, and then we only have one note left, and we're done. Let me go back and show you that one more time. We start on the F. We go up a note and come down for 6 notes. We skip over, and then we do the same thing, but starting on an E. This time we don't skip down, we skip up, and then we come down for 4 notes, but that one's gotta be a black note, and then scoot it all over, no black notes, and then a mini version of the second thing, and then play a G at the end, and that's all of them. It's gonna take a lot of practice. Even for me, when I was trying to record it this afternoon, I was messing up on this song. So if you're messing up on this song, don't worry. We all gotta practice this thing, but let's see how many notes we can get, and then yes, Clapple will move on with the rest of our stuff and get to the higher levels. But get all the notes that you can, even if it's just those first G's and you wanna watch the rest, that's perfectly fine. Everyone do the section that you can do, and we'll take it from there. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. G, 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 A. And then do it again. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Start on the F. And then start on the E. Then skip up 4 notes. Scoot over. A mini version. And then end on a G. Yeah, okay. And the full speed version sounds like this. Like if you want to play along with the original. I don't even know if I can do this. Yeah, so all that's gonna take, yeah, thank you. I'll take the applause on that one. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy fast song, no matter who you are. So if you're having a hard time with it, that's fine. I guarantee with enough practice, you'll make it all the way through. But for right now, Kendra, tell us about our weekly activity.
This week is the treble clef spelling, and if you write the names of the notes, they all spell words. Find the words and tag Learn Piano Live when you post a picture on Facebook or Instagram for an extra 150 bonus points from our mascot penguin Clapple.
Yeah, the treble clef spelling, that's especially helpful if you're in Clapple Academy level 1 and 2. You're reading the sheet music, and also on here, later on when we get to level 2 and 3, then knowing what the notes are in the treble clef is really going to help out. And for right now, let's play a little game that around here we call Kumbaya or Thumpkin. So there's 2 songs you'd need to know in order to play this game. I'm going to show you how those 2 songs go. One of them is called Kumbaya, and it sounds like this. But you don't actually have to know the whole song. You just have to know the beginning of it. It sounds like this. That's it. If you know the first 2 notes of Kumbaya, then you're set. You're ready for this game. The only other one that you need is Where is Thumpkin? And this song has a lot of different names, but Where is Thumpkin is, I think, the most popular name of the song that goes. That song right there. So if you know that song, Where is Thumpkin? And then know the first 2 notes of that one, Where is? That's it. I'm going to play 2 notes, and you've got to tell me, is this the beginning of Where is Thumpkin? Or is this the beginning of Kumbaya? So kind of sing along with me and see if you can get this. I'm not going to play it in a range that you can see, though. So I'm going to play it way up here or way down here. So we'll play a really high version and a really low version of Kumbaya or Thumpkin, and you tell me. You can either tell me in the chat, or if you want to just guess at home, you can do that. Here we go. Ready? This one. What does that sound like? The beginning of Kumbaya or the beginning of Thumpkin? Okay, if you're gonna put it in the chat, put it in quick. And that should kind of sound like a really high version of should have been Kumbaya. What about this one right here? If I played this for you. What does that sound like? Try to sing it and sing both songs with it. Sing Kumbaya and also sing Where is. And one of those songs should fit. And that one should also sound like Kumbaya. And I'm going to do one here in the middle where you can see the notes. What about this one right here? What if I played these 2 notes? What does that sound like? What do you think? Where is Thumpkin or Kumbaya? hopefully that sounded to you like... And this is called ear training. And this is like one of the harder things to do because it's like there's no right notes to press. You're just listening and trying to guess. So if you're trying at this, you're getting better at this. So even if you don't get any of these right when we play these ear training games, if you're trying at it, I guarantee you're getting better and you're going to slowly start to get more and more and more and more from right. So that is Kumbaya and Thumpkin. And now it's time for a little bit of mailbag.
If you'd like to win an extra 750 points by being the mailbag winner, just fill out the survey at the end of the lesson or send us a message anytime during the week using the contact button at the top of the page.
And this week is from Dalton, who says, Dear Jamin, is it too late to start taking piano lessons? Absolutely not. Here's the thing. No matter how old you are, it's going to take you to master the piano. It's going to take you until you die. It's kind of dark. Sorry, but it's the truth. Like, this is just a thing we just keep getting better at and having more and more fun with and learning more songs and learning more techniques. And I got stuff that I'm practicing that I can't do yet. And I go to a teacher and he shows me how to do new stuff. And it's pretty much just like forever. You can just like keep doing more and more and more things no matter how good you are. So that means nobody has time in their life to like perfect the piano, whatever that would mean. So that means if you're enjoying it, if you're having fun learning stuff and you like making music and playing songs, you should just keep going however old you are. The oldest student that I know of for sure that we have is there is someone who I think they're 88 by now, because when they told me several months ago, they were 87 and they just started. Like, they've never played piano and they're like, I always wanted to play piano and I'm going to start playing piano. And so that person's playing piano and having fun playing songs. We might have people who are older than that who've started piano too, but they didn't tell me their age. So yeah, no matter how old you are, start. If you enjoy it, then yeah, do it. You should absolutely do it. So yeah, no great age to start, or I guess they're terrible ages to end. Don't end, no matter what. Switch teachers. Leave this website. Find a new app. Don't stop music. But anyway, I guess it's time for a little bit of secret information.
Secret information.
And this week, in our top secret information folder, we've got a little bit of information about this song. That is, that this song also uses a motif. Now, if you've been here before for a lot of other secret informations, you probably already recognize that we have a motif. Now, this is something you learn about in like Clapple Academy level 3 or so, maybe 4. But right here, I can show you this, even no matter if you're in Clapple Academy or not. And that is when we have some little like repeating pattern like this, where you have that, but then they shift it over to somewhere else. Then that's called a motif. This one happens to be a melodic motif. It also has some rhythmic motifs in here, but this one's a melodic motif because you're taking the same notes and you're shifting them around, which is also sometimes called sequencing, which is something we'll talk about in a different secret information, but we have more in this folder about this song. And that is, okay, so this one's kind of tricky. If you're doing level 2 or 3 or 4, later on in the PDF, it's going to show you the chords here. This move right here from A minor to E minor, this is a really weird move. Now, if you're in Clapple Academy level 5 or higher, you're doing the circle of fifths, and you know that E minor to A minor, that's a really common move. But A minor to E minor, that's called a reverse cycle, because E to A, going from E to A, that's a cycle move. Usually we go E to A. In this case, we've flipped it around, and this is called a reverse cycle move because it's going the wrong way through the circle of fifths. But I think it sounds pretty cool myself. So that's all the secret information that we have in the folder for today's song. But we got one more secret, and that is who won the raffle. Maybe it's you. So sadly, the lesson preview has come to an end, and it's time to say goodbye to everyone watching the free streams. Of course, paying subscribers at learnpianolive.com can continue watching this lesson and several hundred others like it in the archives. So come on over and check us out, and if you like what you saw, at least like and subscribe, and then tell your friends to head on over to learnpianolive.com to start enjoying this journey with us.